Yeah, sorry I'm running late. I got up from IBAM and I was looking for something that would be appropriate.
Got something Halloween-ish?
First thing I'm going to read is something that I tore through my stuff to find something that would be appropriate for the victims of the shooting at a synagogue in the Pittsburgh area this morning. Because Trump has too many Jews.
Lord bless them all.
I know your temple was flexed, your fingers next to your ear. When you spoke, then stopped. I check an impulse to complete the sentence. I walk with the words I imagine you were looking for. Should I ask if my guess is accurate, or should I assume? I know your temple, your mosque, your church can be comfort, can cause further anxiety, can question, can give answers that exalt, that condemn. I press my thumb against each fingertip, wonder how many of us remember this is how we got our tools, our structures, our ability to change patterns. Yeah, I know somebody has read this before, but I think it's pretty current too. A simulation. Ass I'm called. I earlier than you. I later than you. To land my language here. Nate, I've heard of him. Ist he the one who know no thing about the crops planted, the medicines used by the First Nations that others learned? About the captured and sold, the bodies dangled from a tree a mile from town. Members of a wrong religion or sect shot in the woods. About the inventions of the escaped, the released. Am I great enough to shun the just off the boat, the just crossed by land, the came a year before me, the came a year after me? Am I great enough to be accepted by the came a year before me here? I could read a few real quick ones. Paying my respects. Walking to Chase Park. Basketball in arm. Splashes and shouts from the pool. Cars cross Lawrence. Blast. 2 verses of theme from Shaft. One spins north, one south. Feel my shoulders change rhythm before I think. Hearing you sing Spanish Heirloom before a theme from Shaft faded. I switch arms, wait for green light, pool and court in view. Chopping and sliding my feet, hearing chain of fools when someone pump fakes me, when another tries to drive past me. Hearing for a little respect, when I drive for a layup, spin, I have to because I'm short. And when I walk by the same playground in the 1990s, the hoops in the playground torn down, reminded that there are less hoops in Chicago playgrounds, less schools, less boys and girls clubs than in 1971. Singing for a little respect, low and quiet, and wonder how many times in an average day theme from Shaft got airplay in the summer of 1971. With my memory, I superimpose a rose bush in a front yard, another in a backyard over gravel, shattered brick and sand. See myself dribbling around concrete cracks in my teens, energized by your piano solo coming from a window. Remembering the gatherings on steps and backyards, shade under a tree by the alley, imagining the looks and sounds of people I knew from school, playgrounds, gatherings on the block in different decades. Wonder if we get a negative or positive answer, if we subtracted number of homeless people from vacant units, or from number of buildings vacated for tear down in the last 50 years. Thinking of how many people I knew from that block are now single parents wondering if they're getting any respect.
Mr. Jared Pendergast. Alright, so that's the end of our open mic. We're going to take a brief break, and then we'll have our feature, Mr. Dave Gessick on. And he'll be up for however the hell long he wants to.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Okay,
right.
hey,
We're in.
whatever works, man.
Okay.
So in the meantime, let's take a 5-minute break, use the bathroom, grab a smoke, do whatever you got to do, and we'll reconvene here shortly.
Can I buy another beer?
Of course. No, you're not allowed to.
No, he's
Here's
cutting
somebody
you
for
off.
another
He's
beer.
cutting you off.
Cutting me off. Drunk poet. That's okay. Get him more drunk. He might
Yeah,
be
that-
better. Ah!
I was gonna say that'd be the first time there'd be one of those.
I need it to kill the pain. What should I do with this?
Chelsea has a